Okay. Good morning, church, and good morning to you guys. I got a little story here. I'll try to sort of read and try to tell you the story, but the boys in this neighborhood, there was a little boy named Fred, and he always had a little, he liked to get in a little meanness. So he'd said to the other boys, "We can have fun tonight." He said, "I hear Mrs. Moore is going to be gone tonight across the street helping with a sick boy all night. She's going to be gone all night. Why don't we make a big snowball and put it on her snowman and put it on her porch, and she'll have to knock him down to get up her steps." Well, Charlie's there. He said, no, that's not a good idea. He said, "I have a plan too. I see that she had wood delivered today, and why don't we, all of us boys, go home?" She assigned some to go get axes, some to get saws and wood splitter, and a shovel. So anyway, they take off. They go get this stuff, and they returned. In the meantime, Mrs. Moore had gone across the street and was staying overnight with a sick boy. So while she was gone, these boys sawed all the wood, split it up, and put it in her woodshed. And they had a good time doing it. They laughed, and they worked hard doing it. And let's see the rest. But anyway, well, I'll read this. I only read it once or twice at home. Okay. All right, we'll get this. But anyway, I'm not doing too well with this. Okay. But when it was all done, was such a great pleasure that one of the boys who objected to the work at first proposed that they go to the neighboring carpenter shop and get shavings and leftover wood for kindling for the starter fires with. So off they went, and they got the kindling and the shavings and brought it back. And the next morning when Mrs. Moore came home, weary from watching the sick boy all night, and saw what was done, she was very surprised when she was told who had done it by the neighbor. She thanked God for the good deed these boys had done. So now, boys and girls, if you have a chance to help a neighbor, I guess that's a gist of the story, to help a neighbor, that'd be better than doing something mean. So, but anyway, the boys did this, and there's two parts of the story that I take from the story. Was the lady going over to help the sick child all night long. And then the boys, after changing their plan to do something good, they also did a good favor. So I think the gist of the whole story is love thy neighbor. That's how I took it. So that's the story. That's the best I could tell you. I'm not very good at speaking at all. A little nervous. Would you like to say a prayer?
Dear Lord, please help us to love our neighbors, and please help us to help